You know, this story happened out of Discovery Bay, California. You have a black family, you know, they're at their home, and for what I was reading, they say they've been staying in their home for the past 10 years. And they was approached by this Karen, but this Karen's name was Donna Dean. Now, this woman's 80 doggone years old, okay? And she's going to approach, you know, this black family's home, come on their property, talking about a dog, their dog attacking her little dog. Now, they got a pit bull. Anybody know about pit bulls? If that pit bull was going to attack that little dog, she's going to be holding her hand in that video, wouldn't look the way that dog is looking. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Dog. The dog attacked my dog.
The dog's not even outside, ma'am.
He was outside. He was in front here.
He attacked her. Where's your dog?
He didn't attack the dog. I have it on camera.
You know what?
What?
You guys are acting like black people, and you should act like black people.
We what?
You're acting like Karen.
I was raised in Oklahoma around
Wait,
black
can
people.
you repeat that one more time? We're acting like what?
I was raised in Oklahoma City, where there were tons of black people.
But we're acting like what?
You're acting like people that aren't normal.
Okay. This will be
You're
real
acting like
nice
people that
when
aren't
you're on
normal.
the news,
Yep.
when you're on social media, get the fuck off
Get
the
off our
property.
property. Get off our
Get the
property.
fuck
You
off
know,
the
I have a
property.
top secret clearance. You
I
know
don't
what
give
these
a
people
fuck,
are?
bitch. Get the fuck off the property.
Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Since we're acting like black people, right? We're acting like black people, and that's not normal.
Most people don't act like you do.
How are we acting? How are we acting? You came over here with a taser. You
I came over
here.
here because your pit bull attacked my little
He
dog.
didn't attack your dog. Not at all.
Your son was out here with it.
And he didn't attack the dog. The dog, I saw the dog. I saw you pet the dog. You
I
pet
didn't
the
pet
dog.
the dog. I just pet the dog because I wanted to see if he was okay.
You didn't pet the dog, but you pet the dog because you wanted to see if he was okay.
Why don't you record all this and put it on?
I am recording it. You about to be famous.
Do you know what? You're going to go?
You're about to be famous. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go?
You're going to go to hell.
Okay.
Because I'm going to sue the hell out of you, both of you.
All right.
All of you.
All right.
Get out. Hello?
Hey,
Where are you?
right over here. How you doing?
Hello, honey, cool. Yeah, your dad says it's okay. What's his name? Guys. What? Guys. Guys. I'm dying. I'm dying. I got something crazy with you. After Murphy Young.
So as you heard this Karen tell, you know, this black family, and I quote, you know what, you're acting like a black person in a white neighborhood, and you acting like one. You say, why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood? Let's just kind of back up a little bit on that. How do you act like a black person? What does that mean? You know, because that'd been the first thing I would tell her. I say, how do you act like a black person? You know, what things do you do to act like a black person? And then you say act like a white person. What does that mean too? What does it mean? I don't know. And you say a white neighborhood. What is a white neighborhood? What is a white neighborhood? There's a sign out there that says white neighborhood. Like, what does that mean? Because I don't know what a white neighborhood is. It doesn't make sense. Unless there's a sign out there that says white neighborhood, whites only, or something like that. Okay, that's a little bit different. But what do you mean by that? They've been there for the past 10 years, obviously. So what do you mean by a white neighborhood? And then this, you know, Karen has the, you know, mitigated gall to go over to their home and just talking to them with a taser in her hand. And you heard that crazy fool talking about, oh, the dog attacked them, but you petting the dog? I'm like, this weird relationship these people have with dogs. Y'all, listen, I have a dog, and I don't have no weird relationship with that dog at all. It's an animal. That's what it is. And like I told the rest of my family, when the good Lord ready for that one, I'm not getting another one. So when we have to travel, what we going to do with the dog half the time? You got to be paying all this kennel fees and all that. I don't have no time to be dealing with no animals, and not at this stage of the game. But they just had these weird relationships with dogs, and and they'll sit up there and cry over a dog and want to. I mean, just it's weird. It is so weird. And black people got dogs too. Don't get me wrong, we do, but we don't have them weird relationship with them. So what ended up happening? The Contra Costa County Sheriff's Office had came out. They said no crime was committed. After they looked at the footage whatsoever. Now, if anything, the family should say, look, I want to definitely make a note of it that I don't want her trespassing on my property ever again. And if she's trespassing, I want her arrested. That'd be the first thing I would have told him. Listen, I don't want her trespassing here at all. She don't need to be on my property. I won't go on her property. And it's just that simple. Stay away from my home. I say, because I don't bother with you. I don't go over there. As black people, they trying to tell you, what you can and cannot do. See, for me, I don't have that kind of patience with somebody like her. I don't have that patience because I would have told her, if you don't get the hell off my property, woman, I say, go on somewhere, Karen. I don't want to hear you. Get out of my face. Go on somewhere. Because they say we have to, be hostile to people like that because we don't show up on their property telling them some crap about a dog. We don't go bother those people at all. Black people, for the most part, don't go to their house for no reason. But yet they feel like they got a right just to come on our property, or if we're renting an Airbnb, they feel they got a right just to walk in the house. You get what I'm saying? Like they just, you think about that. And some of that is that because we have not really checked them, on a collective level about doing that. Some of us have checked them, yes, but we haven't collectively done that. Like that's like just a standard operating procedure for black people. You step out of line, we going in on you. I mean, sure, this family did, especially the sister, of course, but that needs to be replicated times 1,000 because you still have black people trying to explain to her, well, ma'am, I wasn't doing this, and no, ma'am, and coddling her and trying to, no, we don't need to do that. We need to respond very hostile when you come to our property with some BS. That's how I feel about that. It doesn't make sense for black folks at this stage of the game be trying to, be understanding. Understand what? Shoot, you ain't got no understanding. For 400 years, look what you have done to black people. You have no understanding with us at all, so why should we have any understanding with you? Well, leave me a comment and think about the situation with this particular Karen, showing up to, this family's property. But this, like I said, this is annoying. But like I said, this is shouldn't be tolerated. Now, I know that they're trying to sue this woman. They retained Lisa Bloom from her law firm to represent this family. So we'll see where this story is going to go.